I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken languages, spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while sizzling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya. That shit you saying now, we all know ain't make ya. Too many nights was me and my notebook, no hook, no look, just me and my devils, but they so shook. Whatever it took, fuck the battle, ready for war. I ain't die, I evolved, living through these memoirs, regardless of the cost. And the gas made it this far with bars that'll last forever, like the wreck yard.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
I see dead people connect with my sixth sense. Heed no evil, get bread with my six friends. He's no diva, flexing a sick Benz. Plex is a teacher, investing in big trends. Scared like a bear, disrupting the bull market. Double down shares, portfolio parking. Dow Jones average, big bank tank sharking. Elevated rank while face stays sparking. Dan John's pace, my grace will sharpen. In the biz since kids, Rosario Dawson. He got game, but he's not Jesus. Connected through the pain, data's rocking through your speakers. My daughter's like a mama, but she got my features. We teach her to be strong, never gonna need you. Like Ruth Long, she was born a leader. Underestimating the greats is the wrong procedure.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. Least I got my homies. Peace is what they show me till I meet my one and only. Nothing you can loan me, no way for you to own me. Baritone in my tone, leave sopranos to tone it. My ad-lib game can compete with those on the spectrum. I ain't gon' diss them, but definitely don't respect them. Equivalent of holding the mic till you wrecked them at the crossroads with the devil at a dark intersection. Question, is the sin eaten from the tree or neglecting to realize that he is me? Can't have me on lockdown when I'm as free. Stammer through the grammar so blind can see. I ain't trying to be, cause I'm built from the cosmos. And if need be, I raise up like P.D. Pablo. Climbing from the underground cause the dirt's off. Cage bird on my chest when I take my shirt off.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome. Let me get this right here. Let me get this right. All right, welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. It's good to see y'all. I'm excited. Man, last night was crazy. Knicks at Night podcast. I think we kind of got a little loose, man. I apologize for that. But listen. It's good to see y'all. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? I see you out here. About to jump into this roll call real quick. Roll call. St. Miz was good. St. Miz. Jermaine Royster was good. Was good. Knicks talk was happening. Quiet Money is in the building. Was good. Was good. Was good. Carlos Santiago was good. Pudge Nice was happening. I see y'all. I see y'all out here. Top of the morning, y'all. Anthony D was good. That's my brother right there. Was good, was good, was good. I see y'all. Bodega Wi-Fi was happening. Christian Fortune was good. Heavy Reese, what's happening? J Boogie is in the building. What's good? Up you wake up. You wake up on this beautiful Saturday. Y'all get those, smash that like button. Buzz that for Uncle Freezy. Word, word, word. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got to have a deep conversation this morning, Knicks fans. Knicks fans, y'all hear me? We got to have a deep conversation, man. We got to have a real conversation. What is going on with our Knicks? We legit got to have a real conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Not one super steeped in emotion and speculation and conjecture and secret evasion and subversion. None of that. We got to put facts on the table and talk about them. Got to do that. Plus, nice. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, you know. Jamie Peralta was good. Jamie Peralta just said Tibbs is trash. Heavy Reese says, I want a lottery pick. I see y'all. CP the Artist says, good morning, Vietnam. What's good, CP the Artist? I see you. I see you. I see y'all out there, man. We legit got to have a real conversation. There's a conversation to be had. And if we are not a part of it, we're doing a disservice to ourselves. We have to do, like what I tell young people all the time, we have to keep it 10 times 10. Y'all hear me? We have to keep it 10 times 10. Evergreen G is in the building. What's good? Evergreen G is in the building. Let me do this right quick. I'm not gonna do a monologue, I guess. Is that what some people have been calling it? Or do story time with Uncle Freezy. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? What I will do though, it's first I'll tell you how proud I am that Blorange Kid's family is continuing to grow. Right? We continuing to grow. You know what I'm saying? People are legit invested in our Blorange Kid's family. Right? Right? And it's not like we're turning people away at the door. At the same time, we want to make sure everybody know that we're inclusive. We're inclusive. We don't. If you're a Knicks fan and you're respectful, then we say, come on in. That's basically it. Evergreen D is in the building.
As usual, driving.
What's good, my brother?
And yesterday was rough. Tibbs' fault. Don't care what nobody says. Tibbs' fault. This is what I was one of the first people to say that I was really upset at the way the media formulated their questions.
Hey, Evergreen G, you getting some feedback. Do you have some headphones?
Unfortunately, I don't. I'm in my wife's car right now. I turned it down a bit. I don't know if that helps.
Okay.
That help?
It's about the same. It's about the straight StreamYard. StreamYard just doesn't do well without headphones, man. It's nothing that you're doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have headphones. I'm in my wife's car.
Yeah, man.
But I was saying, it's. I used to get mad at the media in the way that the media formulated the questions that they do. I kind of still do, but I feel like everyone at this point in this 5-game losing streak, they're not asking the right questions in order to, at least get a real mindset a real understanding of Tibbs' mindset when he does the things he does that clearly aren't working. You know, at some point, somebody needs to ask Tibbs, yo, what made you keep Julius Randle in a game when he was 2 for 14? And then
Right.
2 for 15, and then 2 for 16. What
Right.
made you bench Obi Toppin after he had 9 points in 10 minutes and played a fairly decent game, and then make him not get on the floor at all for the rest of the game, damn near?
Right.
What, you know, it's those questions, those little small questions. Like, what made you not put Frank Ntilikina in the game, knowing that Frank is statistically the one guy that has shut down Luka Doncic? Shut down, not like played decent defense. I mean, shut down Luka Doncic. Historically, he's done that. Why aren't these questions being asked? Is the front office presenting this information to Tibbs to say, yo, I get it, you got to win record, but we're on a 5-game losing streak. We're slowly losing this spot.
Right.
This 4, 5, 6 spot is almost out of the question, especially going towards the end of the season when the games are going to get a lot harder. Who is asking him these questions that's going to be challenging to his coachability? I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm saying that the things that he's doing or the things he's not doing is clearly causing us games. Clearly causing us games. We were up by 13 before the substitution, before the timeout. I think it was like a 5-0 run.
Right.
And it was a timeout. And after that timeout call, there was no points on the board for like another 7 minutes or something like that.
And like another 7 minutes.
So at some point, when you have your star player go 2 for 11, 2 for 10, 2 for 10, 2 for 11, 2 for 12, 2 for 13, 2 for 14, at what point do you say, oh shit, man, I got to do something different? Because clearly he's off today. Maybe if I have him play that role that he played before, when he only had 10 points in the first half, and he ended up getting, so like I want to say like 12, 13 assists. Maybe I can have Julius Randle play that role for this particular game because his jump shot is off today. Everybody has off nights, guys. I get it. But at some point as a coach, you got to say, all right, let's adjust. What was said at that timeout that made a difference?
Right.
Because clearly that 7-0 run turned before Alec Burke hit a jumper. So at what point, and this is again, I'm not mad at this season. So this is just, at this point, constructive criticism to me because I'm happy with where we are as a team. I just want to know at what point as a coach do you get to take the blame for the team's transgression? That's it.
Right.
Because last night was upsetting. Last night was very upsetting. I'm out here in DC right now. I took a drive, and I'm amongst all these fake Wizards fans, and they see me all nicked up everywhere I go. And I'm at a restaurant, and one lady's like, "Ooh, you guys aren't doing too hot tonight, huh?" And I wanted to cuss her ass clean out. Clean out, but I couldn't because I'm in a family restaurant, and you know what? She was right.
You can't blame her. It's like the same feeling we have for the media. When the media asks the tough questions, we get mad, right? Because they asked that question we didn't want to hear. Oh, we didn't want to. They asked the question that the reality and answers to we didn't want to hear it in the moment.
Right. I didn't, and you know what? After she said, because she saw me watching the game on my phone, and I guess she's getting updates. I don't know, but she saw me watching the game, and she's like, "Yeah, you guys aren't doing too hot, huh?" And I didn't even respond to that. I was just like, "Can I get a hello, please?" Can I get a Modelo? No, I don't want the Modelo special. I want the Modelo regular. Give me a Modelo.
Right.
Like, I need beer
Right.
right now.
Right.
You know, so it's just, like I said, at some point in time, we gotta look back and say, yo, Tibbs, throughout the history of the games that you've coached for this team, all the games that you've coached for this team that we've lost, we can go directly, you know, especially the big upsetting losses. We can literally put that back to, your decision at this point in time, or your lack of a decision at this point in time, is what could cause us this game. And it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating.
Right.
Because he's such a great coach, and he's such a culture changer, and everything that he's done, and he's got the accolades. Maybe he doesn't have the talent, but again, this is why I've always been a huge proponent of, instead of coaching to only your philosophy, you also got to coach to the talents that the players have on the team. And if you have a defender, a lockdown defender, that's just sitting on the bench, you know, you're doing this team a disservice with that skill set. You're doing a team a disservice with that skill set. So, you know, that's it. That's all I got to say. Hopefully I'm not coming off as, you know, evergreen with the long diatribe and you know, the monologue of you know, sounding upset and all of that stuff. But, you know, it's just like I said, it's just frustrating.
Hey man, so first of all, I know that's not all you have to say, right? And I appreciate that, right? Right? You know me, I'm like, yo, the reason why we do a channel is so that we can get on here and talk that talk. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we do this, right? And secondly, the most important thing is that we get on here and we talk about these things, right? Because where we are right now is not a good place. You know what I'm saying? We legit keep taking victory or taking defeat from the jaws of victory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is weird because a few days ago we were on a 3-game win streak. Hey, I'm gonna mute you while we do this. Okay, just so we legit took victory from the jaws of defeat, or took defeat from the jaws of victory. We were on a 3-game win streak. We came out flat against the Miami Heat team that we should have beat, and then we proceeded to lose 2 more in a row. At some point, we have to consider this is not even a Leon Rose thing, but it is a total organization misstep.
Yeah, it might be a little more than that.
Right.
I mean, I guess the overall, at the end of the day, excuse me, at the end of the day, you can, thank you. At the end of the day, you can, you know, I don't like the thing is like there's gotta be a scapegoat. Like I'm not a fan of that. Like that's the one thing about the military that I hate is that there's gotta be a scapegoat.
Right.
But you know, because this is a team thing, right? This is a team thing. So to generalize.
Well, I mean, the thing is, the thing with the military, man, is when you have so many systems in place and everybody trying to do their best and perfection is sought after at every turn. When something breaks down, we often try to find out what the weak link in the chain was. You know what I'm saying? I know you understand that, man. But that's just for people that you know have never, you know, blah blah blah. But you know,
I'm not saying throw Tibbs, you know, overboard.
right?
You know, that's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying that I value what he does. I value what he brings. But I would appreciate this loss much more if there was something different done in comparison to the other upsetting games that we lost. You know, like if we lost this game because Obi Toppin played 20 minutes and had major lapses on defense, I would understand. If we
Right.
lost this game because Frank Ntilikina got cooked, I would understand. Because then you say, okay, something else is an issue. Because Derrick Rose, Emmanuel Quickly, and Julius Randle was like 11 for 50 yesterday.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's something else. As the lapse was on defense, the lapse wasn't really a defensive lapse, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
we kept that team under 100 as we do most teams.
Right.
But you know, that being said, that's when I got to the same question as before. It's like, yeah, this defense is good, but I feel like it's masked under our tempo. The defense, you know, this defense is masked under the slow tempo, the slow paced game that we play. You know, we're bringing the ball up slow. When you allow for half court shots, and, you know, only half court basketball, you're limiting right there fast break opportunities.
Right.
Unless you're getting a ball that's, you know, hitting the rim from 11 feet and bouncing back 9 feet to allow for the start of a nice outlet transition, which is barely happening. We're playing a half court under the rim game for the most part. So fast break,
That's what Thibodeau prefers, though. That's what Thibodeau prefers.
which is fine. I'm cool with that, right? But the question that we start to ask ourselves is, we're the number one. Well, we've been the top defense in the league under the hard stat.
Right.
The hard stat of number of transition, number of points allowed, number of steals, number of blocks, if you will, right? Like that under the hard stat, that average, we've had the high rating. But that hard stat is really based off of the amount of possessions that we had. If we were playing at the same tempo that the rest of the league was playing, would we still have that same defensive rating? If we were playing faster, if we were playing more transition ball, would we still have the, you know, one of the top 10 defenses in the league? You know, I don't want you to answer that question. That's just what I want you to think about. You know, I want the fans to think about that.
I got an answer. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna yeah. So the thing is, in Tom Thibodeau's disciplined oriented defense and offense, you don't take risks, right? So you don't see in this defensive scheme, you don't see a lot of steals leading to fast breaks the other way, right? And you don't see a lot of long rebounds leading to outlets, leading to fast breaks the other way, right? And so it's one of those things that we have to deal with, right? I think our major deal is this. It's not even the defense, right? I think it's more so an issue of us being really stagnant on offense. We are really, really stagnant on offense. Really, really, really stagnant on offense. Right? Part of it too, part of the us being stagnant on part of us being stagnant on offense is the fact that we don't have facilitators telling people where to go. Like, no, they're playing such and such coverage right now. Go to such and such place. Call your play. Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? Calling your plays when you see certain defensive fronts, right? Or not even calling plays, right? You know, teams that play together for a year or two generally have a chemistry. Certain players like to do this in a half court set. Certain players like to shoot from this spot in a half court set. Teams are going to try to stop you from getting to that spot. So you don't start in that spot. You move. You basically run the floor and look for other open spots. Force the defense to move with you. That creates passing lanes. So part of that is it, right? Tone Wu was good. Boost Mobile. Everywhere Tibbs has been, he's had a floor general. Well, the thing is, man, with Tibbs, I don't want to blame Tom Thibodeau for everything. I want to blame I want to put the blame on the roster construction. You know, at some point, you have to look at things for what they are. How much help does Julius Randle really have? How much help does RJ Barrett really have? Right? I posed this thing. I said this thing. I'm leading up to the draft, and for the most part, I got roasted. I said, listen, take the number 8 pick, trade it to the Boston Celtics for pick number 14, 26, and 30. Right? And this is not an Obi diss, right? Okay. This is not an Obi Toppin diss. It's not. It's not that. Right? But I felt like what we get from 14, 26, and 30 would be better than what we get at 8. Right? And so I'm just gonna go back and be patient with me while I 2021 NBA draft results. Sure. Okay. That was Miss Mocha, everybody. Y'all say hi to Miss Mocha. Stop being rude. Chat. Say good morning to Miss Mocha. Stop being rude. Got some new software on the machine, y'all. And it's like a ghost in the machine. So I'm doing everything slower because basically the software is scanning everything. Let me do something here real quick. Bear with me. I'll find it. Bear with me. Bear with me. I'm going to try it one more time. 2020 NBA draft results. All right. All right. So at number 8, the New York Knicks, and y'all know this already, so this is not breaking news. At number 8, the Knicks took Obi Toppin, right? But with picks 14, 26, and 30, the Celtics took Aaron Nesmith, right, at 14. At 26, they took Peyton Pritchard. And at 30, Desmond Bane was selected. So what would you prefer? Looking back on it. Hey, so Woodshed, I know defense is not our problem. Offense is our problem. Right? Offense. Hey, the chat says, hey. She says, hey. All right. So the thing is this, right? Defense is not our problem, right? But look at this. I'm gonna see if I can share this. I want to see if y'all can. I'm gonna see if y'all can see this with me. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? Y'all can see that, right? Y'all can see this, right? This is what I want to show you. So here at 14, the Celtics took Aaron Nesmith, right? Right. At 26, they took Peyton Pritchard. And at 30, Desmond Bain was selected, but traded to the Memphis Grizzlies, right? And so what I'm looking um what I'm looking to say to y'all is this: the front office had the opportunity to not only get Peyton Pritchard, the point guard that the Celtics, one of the steals of the draft, Peyton Pritchard, right? A true point guard, right? With the 26th pick, y'all see the 26th pick, Peyton Pritchard. They found them a gem at 26 with Peyton Pritchard, right? Right? How do y'all like Desmond Bain for the Memphis Grizzlies right now? Y'all like big wing defenders that can defend 2 through 4 and knock down the 3? Y'all like guys like that? I do. And this is no shade on Obi. I like Obi, right? I like Obi, whether he had been a Knick or not. I like Obi, right? But let's see who was after that. Let's see who came along after that. Look at this, Theo Maladon. You think we could have used? You think we could have used a point guard? Oh, look here, Tyler Bay. You think we could have used a guy that can defend 2 through 4? Right? I mean, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The front office. You think we could have used a Kenyon Martin Jr.? Right? So what I'm saying is this: we gave the front office a lot of credit for doing a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of people were like, "Oh, our front office is moving in silence. I like the front office not talking." Dog, I'm telling you, I think they were in over their heads, and there's nothing wrong with that because listen, it's their first year. We were in an uncertain time, right? The front office, the franchise. I'm sorry, the franchise needed an infusion of energy, right? So we were in a weird spot, right? Right? So I'm not saying I'm not throwing the front office under the bus. What I'm saying is we could have did things differently. We could have done things differently. Wayne Peterson says he is 100% certain, sure that the management is blowing this thing up. Odega Wi-Fi says Bay and Isaiah Stewart are balling for the Pistons. Where did Sadiq Bey get drafted? Let me go. Let me find it again. I'm sorry. Where did Sadiq Bey get drafted? Let me go back here. Let me go back here and share this with y'all so we can look at it again. So Isaiah Stewart, where was Isaiah Stewart? Okay. So Isaiah Stewart was drafted 16 and traded to the Rockets, right? Sadiq Bey was drafted 19 and traded to the Pistons, right? So both of them wound up being traded to the Pistons after they were drafted 16 and 19, right? We could have had RJ Hampton, right? The quickly thing I'm set on. I love that. But tell me if you heard this name right here before. I'm gonna say this name, and y'all tell me if y'all heard it before. Jaden McDaniels traded to the Timberwolves. So tell me if you heard this name, um, Jaden McDaniels of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Right, right. Oh, let me. Oh, hold on. Let me. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me do this for CP the artist. What's up, CP the artist? What's good? Delano still says, "I wish we could have held on to Daniel Arturo." Daniel Arturo. Where was Daniel Arturo taken? Oh, Timberwolves draft. Daniel officially traded to the Clippers after being first dealt to the Knicks. Um, yeah, that was odd. The Daniel Arturo thing is you couldn't have Quickly and Daniel Arturo at the same time. If you wanted Quickly, I don't know if you could have. I don't know if you could have kept. If you wanted Arturo, you probably wouldn't have been able to keep Quickly, right? Andrew College says, "I wanted Terrell Terry on our second pick and loved Obi at 8." Right. And I'm not throwing shade at Obi. I'm not throwing shade at Obi, right? Because I think if Obi would have came in with that group of kids, if Obi would have came in with that group of kids, I think you would have seen a different Obi Toppin, right? It is what it is. If Obi had came in with that group of kids, right? Say instead of Obi and Quickly, it's Obi Quickly. How do we say it? It's Obi. So he probably would have gotten Bain, Quickly, Pritchard, and I forget who was 30. Who was 30? Yeah, Bain was 30. Bain was 30. Pritchard was 26, and Neesmith was 14. Right? I don't know. I don't know if you could have gotten. I don't. There's no situation where we could have gotten Obi if we did that deal. I don't think unless we traded back up with previous year's picks. Right? But I mentioned this deal to God of Moses and Elijah back in October when we first started this. And so he was saying, well, what team usually brings in 4 rookies? Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now, right now, right now, when y'all just picked up or we just picked up a dude named Pele off the scrap heap, I'm certain, I would have preferred a high upside rookie over a dude named Pele, a 28-year-old dude that's only played 28 NBA games. Right? I'm certain of that. So Frederick says Poku is playing the role we got Obi playing. He would have been perfect. I don't know, man. Alexei Pokusevsky defensively is garbage, right? But I guess you could say the same thing for Obi Toppin, right? I guess you could say the same thing for Obi Toppin, right? I guess you could say the same thing. Somebody sent something to me. Where is it? I think it was Ronald Cromartie. I think it was Ronald Cromartie sent something to me. Yeah, I think it was Cromartie that said something to me. Hey, Ron, I'm gonna check for it. I'm gonna check for it in a little bit. Simiz, stop it. Stop it, Simiz. Last night, Obi looked better in a small sample size than Randall, but not overall though, bro. I ain't co-signing that. I'm not co-signing that. Oh, and Obi will be fine. Obi will be fine. And Pokusevski can shoot that thing. I'm with you. Pokusevski has high upside, right? High upside, right? Right? I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not saying my man. I'm not saying Pokusevski is a bad player. I'm not saying that Obi is a bad player, right? What I'm saying is maybe we could have done things differently, maybe, right? But I don't know what the plan of the front office is. I don't know what the plan of the front office is. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Simiz. And Boost Mobile is right. Boost Mobile is right. We do need scorers. We need. Last year, we had the same problem, right? People were legit telling us every panel in America was saying, we need shooters, we need shooters. And I was like, dog, no, we don't need shooters. Because we legit have dudes that shoot. We need playmakers and dudes that can put the ball inside the basket. Hey, what's up, boss?
What's up, homeboy?
How you doing this morning?
I'm on spring break, brother. I am great.
Awesome. That's awesome, man.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. That's how we start them off, right? That's how we start them off.
Actually, I thought the soccer game with Man U was playing this morning. It's tomorrow morning, so that well, I already opened it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Last night was rough, though, man. Last night was rough.
Bro.
Last night was rough. They play good D, though, man. They play good D. Just, when Julius and RJ, they allowed to have off nights, man.
Yeah, they're hurt, bro. They are hurt.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, they're hurt. You can tell.
I think RJ is hurt.
Yep, you can tell.
He's slow already, but last night, and he wasn't making those quick kind of decisions once he got into the paint last night.
Right.
And after the game, I was like, maybe Burke, Bullocks too.
Right. Him too. He's hurt.
Yeah, I thought it was small stuff, but it's getting down to the nitty gritty, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get nervous a little bit. I'm not jumping off the cliff yet, but I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Hey man. The cliff is in sight.
It's there. The horizon. We ain't Thelma and Louise just yet, but we putting the key in the car.
Right. Right. And we're driving a sports car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would say this: with 23 games left to go in the season, the season's not over.
Oh no.
We're only a game and a half out of fourth place in the East, right?
Yep.
But the thing is, this team shouldn't be in a situation. Last night I mentioned something and people laughed at me, man. They laughed. I was telling people,
you froze up, Freezy?
I'm froze up. Am I frozen? No. Are you froze up?
I think we both did. We good now, though. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I was telling people last night on the live stream.
Oh, I caught it. Yeah.
That this team should be 30-19. Or not should be. I'm sorry. And I made the same mistake last night. But this team could be 30-19. Right? If you look at the game of if you look at some of the losses that we took
right
this season, the game in Portland where the referees came out and immediately apologized to Julius Randle about how the Portland player pushed Julius Randle.
The
into the
first one.
Portland player.
The first
Yeah,
Portland game.
yeah,
In the game
yeah.
in Portland.
And
Yeah.
Portland, where they
Yeah.
bumped Julius Randle into the Portland player and they called the foul on Randle.
Right.
Where that should have been, they said it should have been a technical foul on the Portland player.
Came out the next morning, right?
No, they came out right after the game. Like
Okay.
30 minutes after the game, they said it.
Okay, I probably caught it the next morning, but all right, I'm with you.
Right. So right then, if they gave us a technical in a tie game, right? So we get one free throw. If we make it, we take a 1 point lead and we have possession of the basketball. Right? As opposed to it being a foul on Julius Randle, they go to the free throw line and shoot free throws. They're up by 2. Right?
And quickly did hit a big 3 that game too at the end. You're right. I remember.
Right. So games like that all year long, right? All year long. The Tobias Harris foul against the Sixers in overtime. Remember that?
The non-call on to Tobias Harris when Julius took the shot.
Right.
How about that?
Right.
But go ahead, because I have an interesting take. I kind of switched up from how I felt last night. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Go ahead, finish your point.
So 30 and 19. Think about it. So right now we're 24 and 25,
24
right?
and 25, yeah.
Right. And so when I say 30 and 19, it sounds like wild math. But you know what it is? It's only a 6-game swing in the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take those 6 losses that we took, that we feel like we snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, and apply it to the win column with 30 and 19, right? So let me if we were 30 and 19,
I was getting ready to say, do you have the schedule up with those games you're talking about?
No, I'm going to search for this thing now. I changed some software last night, man, and it's got me.
No, take your time. Because what I was gonna say is your point. When I first heard you say that, I was like, "Come on, Freezy," But it's not that far off,
right?
Because you just brought up the Portland game, and I wasn't even gonna bring up those types of situations like the Philly game. You could even put the last Brooklyn game in there,
right?
I was gonna bring up the games against OKC,
the
first time, or the first time we played Charlotte.
Right. They beat us. They out hustled us.
Right. But those were the games. How do I say it? It's difficult. What's up, boss? It's difficult, but I understand what you're saying. Like last night, I was like, nah, I disagree. But now I do, because I just don't like blaming things on the refs. But the thing is, in all of those situations that you talked about, we played hard, throughout the night. And I'm not going to say we deserved to win, but we played hard enough to win.
Right. And so my point is to those games, like the Portland game, the Miami Heat game in New York.
First 2 games.
Right. Those games were taken out of our hand. The Indiana Pacers game. So you look like the legit the Pacers game. The Lisa Stansfield looking chick, the referee, the chick that looked like Lisa Stansfield, legit had an axe to grind against RJ Barrett.
I remember that. She was grilling him like the whole
right.
Yeah.
Right, and you like, what? This is not even professional right here. You expect the referees to, at the very least, be professional. If you don't agree with them, that's fine, because most reasonable minds are gonna disagree sometimes.
But you got to remember, Freezy, you got to remember a good point. I don't know if it was Clyde or Breen a couple nights ago brought it up. When you look at the crew of referees now, the Dick Pavettas and all of those guys, they gone,
Right.
A lot of these referees, a big part of these new crop of referees are all young people that don't have relationships in the league. They don't have that, when Kevin Durant makes a dribble drive, he gets that call because he has that respect, or somebody like that. These people are coming in like, okay, I'm calling. They actually doing what we want them to do. They're calling it straight down the middle, but they still gonna make mistakes.
Right.
Like last night with the foul on Noel, where he ain't even touch my man.
He didn't even. Oh
They didn't
my
even
god.
touch him, and they called the
Oh,
foul. But that's human error, and
right,
these are young refs, so
right,
that it's gonna be like that for a little while, probably a couple of seasons. You
right,
know what I mean?
right.
So they're really. I mean, there's still seasoned refs out there, but it's gonna happen.
Not like it used to be though. In the NFL went through this about 10 years ago. You remember that the NFL went through this
Yeah.
about 10 games 10 years ago,
Hmm.
where it was
They had a bunch of new like head refs, not
yeah,
like the white cap guys.
right, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah. And it's in baseball. You could say it's the same thing. You know what I mean?
right.
Yesterday in the Yankee game, other day, man, there was a lot of. I mean, it's first game, but it's a lot of pitches out the zone. But you can't. What you gonna do, man? It's the rest, and that's why with the Knicks, it doesn't. These referee bad calls. Not one of them have I sat back, watched your show, Legion, whoever, any show afterwards, and gotten really pissed off because we played
Right,
hard. Not like we were suspect in any of them, and then just
right,
got back and then got robbed. So
right.
and that's
Okay. So Bodega Wi-Fi says the NFL refs are never convicted of fixing games like that, like Donaghy, right? I understand that. Boost Mobile says we don't have a go-to player at the end of games. I dig that. I dig that. That's an excellent point about the refs. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'm not wanting to blame the refs though. What I want to do is highlight that we legit take defeat from the jaws of victory, right? That's what we've been doing. We take defeat from the jaws of victory because we play hard enough to win and we don't, right? Right. So you could legit be like, Cash was good.
What's good, Mister? What's good? What's good, Uncle Freezy?
Hey man, I'm chilling, boss. I'm
Yeah,
chilling. I'm chilling.
I had to go rearrange my settings, man. I'm new. The front page is
Right.
right here, like you, Freezy. I have to
Right.
make sure everything is good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we got the Pistons tonight, boss.
Yeah, we do, and
And I ain't gonna say it's a must win, but it's a very important game. How about I say it like that?
I I think it might be the most important game of our next five.
Why you gonna say that?
Because you know I know a lot of people, at this point, you got some people probably trying to lose out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, don't say that, man. You
I, I,
because
I
I know what you saying.
that's what
Teams are
I've
gonna
been
be in
hearing. That's
mode.
just what I've been hearing, man.
Right,
And
right,
and I don't think there's no version of losing out for us anymore. I
right,
don't think there's no good version of it.
right,
It's just gonna make the Knicks fans just feel like more bad, and it's not
right,
gonna give us a better pick.
right.
So I just I think that these Piston guys did they do anything at the trade line?
I think they did something at the trade deadline, but it wasn't nothing major. They did like most of them tanking teams. They make a lot of noise and don't do nothing.
Are they still running out DSJ at the
Nah,
starter?
I don't know. I think that young kid they drafted might be back, but I ain't sure. I don't keep up with him, man. To be honest with you,
Right,
you
right,
know, you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right. Because I got a homeboy that's a big Detroit fan. He always keep me posted. But there's a kid over there. They got a point guard that could do some things. He's a
Yeah,
young. I don't know if he's a rookie or not, but every time I see them play, he's crafty with scoring and all that. But I, I don't know if our guys are banged up tonight. I didn't see the injury report, but I think this is a game that the team is gonna put on It's a trap game. I think they're gonna think they
game.
I think they tried their best last night, and that's sad to say. You know, with what they had, I know they wanted to beat KP and the Mavs. You know,
right.
So tonight, that energy might be a little bit, bloated, and they might be like, yo, it's Detroit. These guys, whatever. Let's run through them, and I think they might get caught up.
Yeah, you know what it's like. This game tonight is like when your boss take a Friday off and everybody else is at work. They like, man, it's gonna be an easy day at work today, man. You know what I'm saying? The man ain't here, and then you get there and it's drama. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man,
right,
right.
I dig that, Freezy. Yeah, man. It's like it ain't no direction tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tibbs probably like, yo, if y'all can't beat this team, man, I don't even know what I'm here for. Tibbs probably ain't even trying to, we got their number. We handled them, every time. But this is after a game against the Mavericks, against KP, which is such a a magnetized situation that I just think some guys mentally are gonna like IQ.
Right.
I see things getting to him. I see him losing some of his
some
grit.
of that swagger. Some of that swagger he was playing with early in the season is getting to him. Some of that confidence. Like I was telling Chuck B this weeks ago. Like people were legit like, yo, IQ need to start doing this instead of doing that. You need to start doing this instead of doing that.
Yeah.
And the whole time I was like, yo, let that young fella grow. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Time will come. The time will come when it's time for my man to it's like
he was a second rounder for a reason. He was he was a sleeper,
Right.
He's a guy that quietly gets his thing done. But when we put so much lights on him, it was like I don't think he'd been there before.
Right. Yo, so my cousin one time told my little cousin, right, her son, dude was like 10 years old, right? And he was on the honor roll and he was taking out the trash and you'd go outside and crank up a car when it be cold outside. And so he came down and they came down and they was outside playing and she went off on him. You out here playing with them little kids? I need for you to be the man in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, Shorty, what are you doing? You're 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His day, trust me, his day is gonna come when he's gonna have to be a man. Right? But today, he 10. I understand y'all got stuff going on, but he 10, B.
Right.
What you don't want to, when you try to tell him, you like, yo, and this is about quickly too, by the way.
Of course. I'm right there with you.
When you 10, you can't take away kids' innocence and childhood because they're gonna be chasing it for the rest of their life if you take it away from them. Let them grow up. At the time will come.
You understand what I'm saying, Freezy? Quickly, he came in there swimming on the garden floor.
Right.
And now it's like he's jacking up shots. He's scared to take a layup. He's taking these layups that's like, that's you could tell those type of layups, man. Those layups is out of fear. It's out of fear of turning the ball over. He's trying to keep his turnovers down, but he's missing shots while doing that.
Right. And so right. That's my point. My point is this late first round pick came into the game. And when I say the game, I mean the overall game, the NBA game.
Yes, sir.
Came into the NBA game having certain things that he was good at. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the NBA couldn't stop it. Right. They couldn't stop. They were like, oh, this dude Florida game is nasty.
And
This dude will pull up from three
and,
from anywhere.
and to your point, Uncle Freezy, if they had treated this situation as the 10-year-old trying to take on responsibility
Right.
and leaving him in that role,
Right.
he might not have got a lot of this because the league is building around him now. They game planning for him.
Right.
And he was never supposed to be a focal point of our offense.
Right.
But what we got now, I mean, we gotta use the kid.
Right.
So, but now it's like everybody knows as soon as you step in the line, it's flow to time.
Yeah.
It's hang off the hip time.
Yeah.
Because you're only 10 years old in your ball in your spirituality if you're ball. Excuse, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Right.
use that term. Yeah.
I got you. No, I got you. I'm with you. But and
Yeah.
the thing I was telling my cousin is this. Listen, a lot of men struggle with some stuff because a lot of that youth innocence was taken away from them at an early age. So now they go about their life
Right.
feeling
Yo,
like they got
Freeze,
something to prove.
we going somewhere right now.
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna bring.
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic. I see. I'm gonna bring Dom in a second. I just want to finish this thing real quick. So what happened is when you force cats to grow up too early, they struggle along the way, especially with ego and machoism and
And
thinking.
then on top of that, Freeze, you got this guy in Tibbs
Right.
that doesn't reward players. Well, not saying he doesn't reward players, but you'll never feel the reward unless the fans are screaming it.
Right. Hey, what's up, Dominic?
What's up, man?
I'm frustrated, bro.
Dominic.
I'm
How
frustrated.
come?
So the Knicks have lost 3 in a row, and we've looked bad doing it.
Oh,
Yep. My Mets are off against the Nationals because the Nationals have a COVID thing going on.
Yo, Freezy, I can't find my Mets hat, man. I'm like, what the
I got one. I was so tired last night. I walked out the room and put it on the bear. You see the bear over there?
Yeah.
When I walked out the room, I put it on the. I was so sick.
By the way, can you tell what's behind me?
Yeah, I see it. The basketball rim. I see it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, good job, Dominic. Listen,
Yeah.
man.
Thanks, that's Cash. Nice to see you.
I need you to make like 10 in a row, brother.
10 in a row. 10 in a row. Yo, Chop Low is in the building. Chop Low was good.
What's up, Chop Low?
Chop Low.
Yo, Chop Low. Chop Low has a beautiful family, man. Chop Low got a. When I see Chop Low like moving around the city, I'm like, yo, this dude's life is like a TV show. You know what I'm saying? Chop Low got like a beautiful family. Chop Low, if you listening, man, shout out to you and the fam, man.
Chop a time, man. You the guy, brother.
Yeah, man.
What's going on, bro?
By the way, I heard on one of Ron Cleveland's streams that something happened to Jay Boogie. Do you know, Uncle Freezy?
I heard a little something, but I'm not
sending prayers out, Dominic. We don't know everything, but from what we know, it's not a good situation going on. It's not positive.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna try to make it positive. We're not hearing good things about J Bug, and we always want to hear good things about J Bug.
Yeah.
So even if you don't know what's going on, let's make sure that the next time we hear from the brother, that it's positive. So we gonna just send them energies, them prayers out.
Facts.
And make sure that we gotta get J Bug on here. You know J Bug is the guy, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, he just going. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we got the Pistons tonight, man. I feel like, man, this game is important. I'll just put it like that.
It is important.
Because if we go out here and lose to the Pistons tonight,
that'll be our 4th straight loss.
I know it will be our 4th straight, and we lost like how much? We lost like 2 heartbreakers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So it's
Yep.
like at this point, the team seems like they gave up on what they do.
Right. 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 Well, I will put it to you like this. I will say it like this. The Knicks have the potential to win this game tonight. I think we're the better team. I think we have more to play for, right? And we hungry, right? At the same time, we hurt and we injured,
Uncle
right?
Freezy, I don't think we was. I think we was man. I think we was manned enough. Well, last night for them guys. I think we had that. I think we had Minnesota, and you know it was maybe one or two other games that we was manned for that these guys is not mentally. And we keep saying it's Tibbs, it's coaching, but when these guys get on the court. Like if you're just gonna live and die based on that, like what kind of ball player are you? Like
Right.
you don't know how to finish a game.
Yo, at the end of the day, well, when it come down to it, it's man to man.
That's it.
It's man on man. It's man on man.
It don't matter what play Tibbs send out there.
Right. All
What y'all
strategy.
doing is not smart basketball.
Right.
And I can't say, you know, Tibbs. I'm against his rotations. I'm not against his play calling because play calling is only play calling. You know, if it goes through on the court,
right,
like that's a great thing. But that hardly goes through on the court when situational things happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the rotations, we can't control that. So like when it comes to like defense or offense, Tibbs might be lacking in that sense. But when it comes to finishing out these games, when we got some of our best guys on the court, or like guys, like you finished out games before, you see how it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like Tibbs can't put no hands on y'all. He's not your father. Y'all still a Knicks team. Is y'all playing for this flag or what?
Right. What are we doing? Right. What are we doing? What are we doing out here? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's basically what it is, man. I mean, it's weird, but you know what though? We gonna make it through it. The Knicks fam, the Blorange Tears family, we gonna all make it through this stretch here.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, man, y'all smash that like button. Smash that like button so we can get in front of more people. You know what I'm saying? Because what we want to do is continue to grow the Knicks family and then the Blorange Tears family. So
I feel comfortable here. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm gonna just hang out for a few more minutes, man. It's Saturday, right? So I be having to do the stuff with Miss Mocha. Miss Mocha legit is like looking in the room like you still on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's Saturday.
Yeah, I got I'm actually talking in front of my wife also. And
hey, salute to the family, man. Why you hey family, how y'all doing?
Yeah,
hey.
Hey, man, I love it,
put
dog.
on blast, man.
I love it, dog. The thing about this, dog, I ain't gonna lie to you. So this is the thing, and I ain't putting nobody on blast. I ain't trying to call nobody out, right? But the thing is,
Freeze. I gotta freeze. I'm smoking. I'm smoking a C. I gotta take my camera off.
Yeah, please.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the thing I was gonna say, man, is when it comes to the personalities that show up on the show, whether it's Chop Low, Andrew College, Cash, Jay Boogie, Hoodie Kev, I understand that everybody is human and have families, right? And I be wanting people to understand that. Like when people come on like other joints, and no shade on other joints, right? This is no shade towards them. respect. Matter of fact, respect to them other joints. But I be
That's
wanting people to realize that being a Knicks fan is not just about, you know what I'm saying, some cool name showing up in the live stream and saying something that get the chat fired up. It's about people, man. This is what this is about right here. People, right? It's about people, man. Like the Blorange family is about people. We all human, right? And we root for this Knicks team. We root for this Knicks squad, and some of it is not even justified. Like the Knicks ain't won a championship in 40 something years, right?
none of it is justified.
Right. But we do it
Like
anyway.
I gotta put my brass knuckles on when I go outside, when I go to these bars and I go to these places, because like it's always I live in New York City.
Right. And it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
It should be. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Freeze. You the champ.
Yo, what I'm saying is, man. Yo, what I'm saying is that you know what I'm saying. It's all people here. Like we are all human. We Knicks fans. Like we come on with these cool names, like CP the artist is a cool name, right? But CP the artist is a person, right?
Yes,
He a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? He legit. Like Cash is a person. You know what I'm saying? And what we want to do is have a safe place for all of us to come and just hang out and talk that Knicks talk the way we like to talk it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between us and a lot of other places.
Uncle Freeze, this stuff, the Knicks, you know, I've been a lot. Well, you know, I've been my folks, they've been helping me to the Knicks for a long time since I was little.
Right.
You know, but I didn't get in tune to like NBA. I was never into the NBA because I was just playing basketball outside. I was like, you know,
right.
You know, I had my guys, you know, Page, Kobe. It was a different time for me. But when I sat down, you know, I broke my leg at one point. I had to sit down and watch basketball. And I watched these Knicks. And you know, they really helped me through a lot of things, you know?
Right.
CPR is a cool name and a cool person.
Like, you know, that's it, man. That's it. And I got a different love for this team. And people is like, oh man, how could you love this team? How could I not love this team?
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna do hey CP, what's good, man?
It's a beautiful morning. Woo.
Hey,
CP, you woke up on the right side of the bed, my brother.
Hey. Breezy, what's good?
What is good?
Hey, sorry about that earlier. I was on I fat fingered I had fat fingered and I got out of the live stream. Forgive me. I'm just feeling so good and so blessed this morning. I feel the vindication coming. You know, more and more people are getting the germ, you know, as in the CP the artist germ, you know. It's starting to see reality the way it is. So, Freezy, I know you're getting sick of me, man.
Nah. What are you talking about?
Are you sure?
What are you talking about? Hey, so just real quick, I wanted to. I'm on the Blorange Tears online store, right? I just wanted to share some of this stuff with everybody. So we got swag out. So we have swag out here, right? You know what I'm saying? The Blorange Tears Knicks at Night podcast hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
That hoodie is hard.
Yeah,
I gotta get one for my girl, man. I gotta get one for my girl.
And so we
she's
also
a fan of the show. Sorry.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, so it's family, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is, man. We trying to grow this community so it'll be, you know what I'm saying, one of them deals where people will feel like, hey, so CP, have you seen the What's Good hoodie?
Show it to me. It's on the screen.
What's good?
Yeah. Yeah, so
Oh,
we got the
okay.
little so
I
we
like
got
the
that.
tear on the sides. I like that.
Yeah, man. Hey, the dude that did that stuff is dope. You know what I'm saying?
What's
We
on the
don't
back?
know.
Let me see the back.
Oh
The
man, I just went away from it. Let me see. Hold on, let me go back to it.
Oh, okay. I
No.
like that. I like that.
Let me go back to so and so I'm gonna do some I'm gonna add some more stuff to the store, right?
Okay.
But that is what we have on the back.
Look at the
Oh,
burger.
I'm gonna get you that
That's
teardrop.
hard.
I
That's
forgot
hard.
I
That's
forgot
hard,
all
Freeze.
about it.
That's hard, Freeze.
Yeah, yeah. You see how it come in the different colors, man. So this
Yeah,
right
I
here is
like
one
that.
of my favorites right here. I just like to
I
have it
love
with.
That's
that.
hard,
You
Freeze.
see how I brand, man? You see
I'm
what
about to
I'm saying? All the
I'm about to
white,
go
man.
on
I
I'm
like
about to
that.
go on vacay. We got short sleeves too.
Just yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can find one. I think we got
I'm
some.
gonna get my girl that.
Oh
She's
yeah,
wearing
we do
that.
got short sleeves. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to DR in a minute.
Oh
Yo,
wow.
enjoy. I went there for my birthday. Best
Yeah.
decision of my life. What part?
Where you went to, Pat?
I went to Punta Cana. I
That's
stood
where
at
I'm
an
going.
I stood at an all exclusive
Listen,
resort, adults only.
yeah,
Yeah, cause my lady, she's a lovely Dominicana.
okay, no doubt,
Yeah,
Pat.
man.
Yeah, I'm going. It's we doing the all inclusive over there. You know what I'm saying? And but with the food and the drink, how did you deal with that?
Well, the if it's all inclusive, everything is all
No.
inclusive.
Already, I mean, like you went recently.
Yeah, in January.
Oh okay.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Pop. Like after the virus and all that, I'm just still a little bit. Well, the food and the drink, you kept it.
What do you mean like the food and drink? Like when you go to the
As far
resorts and it's all
no,
it's
as far as your own, as far as checking on your own health, like watching out for the, because you had to keep a mask
oh
on, didn't you?
yeah. At the resort we were at, they give you a temperature check. Even if you're there, they give you like a temperature check. You gotta wear your masks everywhere. But when you sit down to eat, it's socially distanced,
Okay.
and you can take off your mask obviously to eat.
Of
Right.
Like
course.
if you would go into any restaurant.
Yeah, because I went there. Maybe 2 years ago, and it was like I had a great time. But I know now it's gonna be different. I was just getting a heads up of how the temperature is out there for me.
Yeah, I mean, and when I went, DR was under this crazy lockdown.
Mm.
They had a curfew on the island from Monday through Friday. It was like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on the weekdays
Wow.
it was like 7 a.m. to 12 p.m.
But that didn't
You had
that didn't affect your resort, did it? Oh,
nah, it didn't, because
okay.
nah, it didn't.
Right, right.
Okay.
We was chilling. It was a
Yeah,
great
because
time.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
'cause
yeah, but one thing was that after resort food is it's
it
okay.
sucks. It sucks.
Yeah. It
Right, right.
does, man. But
I was there before, and I'm like, man, I'm in DR, man. I'm like, can I get some arroz con pollo or something like that?
I was
I
looking
can't.
for
Right.
that myself. I got that because my girl is from DR. Her family had cooked for me, so
Oh, okay.
Right, right,
that was a
okay.
blessing.
Yeah,
Right.
because
So if you could,
when I land, my cousin, I'm going out there for my cousin's birthday, and his wife, he is also Dominican. So she got some family that's gonna, they probably gonna make some. That's probably the best food we're gonna have when we out there, because the
Yep.
resort food is really like, yo, man, it ain't even like McDonald's. Like that shit is like straight up. Like I don't
Yeah,
even know,
man.
man. I don't even know. I
It's
had it.
above. It's
Yo,
above buffet food. It's like buffet food, really. Which resort you going to, if you don't mind me asking?
Bahia, Principe.
Okay. I was right by that. The Rio.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I wish.
Enjoy yourself.
I wish, man. I work like 400 days a year. I wish I could take Miss Walker to something like that.
Breezy. I work 600 days, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was, like, it took me a long time. Well, let me stop fronting. Like, I don't take vacations every year, man. Look, man, I work for the government, and I just say, you know what, man, because they make me bust my joints. So I say, let me take my time when I got it, man. That's it.
Right. I just buy Miss Mocha stuff. Like I'm gonna buy her something. I'll probably buy her something.
Man,
Man,
I
probably.
always knew you were a teddy bear, man. I always knew you
What,
were a
what,
teddy bear.
what gave you that impression?
I don't know. Maybe some subliminal messages.
Because
Yeah.
I do the same, man. Yo, CP, man, you ain't, cause like wifey, she went and bought the whole mall out, right? But I'm figuring I'm just getting some maybe a pair of sneakers and some shorts, man. I
Yeah.
don't want to. What did you get? Do too much getting too much stuff out there, or
Oh,
I
out
mean
there?
not
Nah.
out there, to go out there, I would say.
Oh, I mean, how long you staying?
I'm doing 5 nights.
Oh, you don't need much, man. You don't need much for 5 nights. They go by really quickly. Get yourself in your, swimming shorts, 2 outfits, just in case you're gonna go out,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I mean, and some loungewear, and you should be
That's what I figured.
straight.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, don't go too crazy, and get the
Right.
a lot of mosquitoes out there, my dog. So get that mosquito spray.
Of
Wear that
course.
heavy.
Of course.
Yeah, wear that
Of
heavy, man.
course.
Don't forget that, and yeah, that's about, yeah, five
And,
days
and,
is
and,
cool.
and we gotta do the test before and after we leave too, man.
I didn't. I guess they changed it. But I didn't. I took one test, and it was a breathalyzer test when I got off the plane.
Mm,
And that was it. But I know
nice.
it's
Before
always changing.
now with the
Thankfully,
virus, yeah.
I just before I got on here, I just scheduled for my vaccine shot, and I'm happy about that. For Tuesday.
Really.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
another. That's a conversation. Listen,
You ain't gonna have.
I ain't gonna have it, Pop.
I hear you, man. But I gotta travel this year, man. So I
No,
don't want no
because
restrictions.
I feel like that's gonna be a part of the future travels. I feel like
Yep.
that's gonna be recommended or
Y-
needed.
Yeah, they're already saying that if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to take uh um and don't mind me, check this information out, for yourself. Um, but I read that you don't have to quarantine, and you don't have to have a
I've been seeing
yeah,
that information.
test.
They're trying to make it more incentive wise, as far
Exactly.
as that vaccine, man. But
Yeah, I'm trying to travel this year.
I want everybody to stay alive, stay healthy, man.
Stay safe.
Facts.
Word.
If the vaccine is the way, then that's the way. But I just been I just been working and going home and been saying shit, and I'm gonna knock on wood, because With this
So
thing right
Freezy,
here.
Freezy, did you tell the people how well I did last night on the Nick at Night show? Did
Man,
you
I'm not. Man, listen. Okay.
come on? You painted a narrative, right? And then you had like a civil war this week break out on yours truly. You know, and I tell you, man, I'm Thanos, and the Blorange Avengers, I guess we could say. You know, we're going up against each other. And then last night, I was on there. It wasn't the same smoke. It was cordial. I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? You was there. I think you were there.
Yeah, yeah.
But you did, I don't know if you even mentioned that. You didn't even give a brother his shine. I think you like to create controversy. I think you like them to beat up on CP the artist.
No.
It's actually no. I think there is an agenda that you want people to beat up on CP the artist.
Well. First of all, I had always been a fan of CP the artist. Back in the day, I used to watch Knicks fan TV and nothing but Knicks, and you would come on, and I saw this joint. I can't remember. I don't know if you remember this or not, but you did a painting for Sim. I think this was like years and years ago.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. And I was like, Jesus Christ, that dude must be 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
Right?
Sim was down here for his daughter's tournament or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Yo, let's link up." So I met him and his wife, and lovely wife. Shout out to her. Shout out to Sim. And we had some good ribs. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We had some nice little ribs. Georgia style ribs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we chopped it up, man. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a really good time.
Can you let me finish saying what I was gonna say, CP? Please.
Yes, sir.
So I was like, CP the artist, and then I saw the artwork itself, and I was like, yo, that is mad gorgeous, right? Because what happens is a lot of art that I see is really artist centric, right? Like it's really the art that the artist would like, and not a art that is an homage to art itself.
Right.
If you can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how people put their touch on a certain thing, and it's all about their touch on a certain thing, as opposed to accentuating the thing itself.
Yes.
But when I saw what you did, I was like, that right there is fire.
Yeah, that was a little help me out. It was a painting of Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. Okay. So one of these days you're gonna let me finish. All right. One of these days. I know what it is, CP. I know.
So for one, I'm trying to refresh your memory. That's all.
So for one, I'm a fan of Jimi Hendrix, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and then socially, I started seeing kids like, because I worked in the school district. I used to see kids coming to school with Jimi Hendrix t-shirts, and I was like, "What is this? Like, this is like a Jimi Hendrix revival." And I checked. Kids didn't even know who Jimi Hendrix was, but they like the art. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably didn't listen to the music, but they like the photos and the art. Yeah. And so I was like, what is this? And then I saw that, I was like, yo, this kid's CP the artist. I say not kid, I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I was like, this cat CP the artist, what I'm saying, looks like somebody that is it. So I thought you was like, and maybe you are, but I thought you was like some star guy, what I'm saying, in the A, that, what I'm saying, if we ever, what I'm saying, walked up to, he'd be like, do I know you? You know what I'm saying? Like that cat, what I'm saying? I'm like, this dude probably like, this dude was like, maybe out of our league, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm
I'm just
sort of
saying.
a big deal.
Yeah, well, you know what? And see, I didn't know that at the time because I used to hear you on Knicks Fan TV, and everybody was like, "Oh, snap, CP the artist." You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, "Yeah, this dude probably," you know what I'm saying?
That
But
was
then,
that. Go ahead,
oh, go ahead.
Then
I'm
what?
sorry.
Yeah, that was crazy because that was in the infancy stage of this whole Nick fan space.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like Sim is the godfather of this thing, and
Right.
then as far as I know, there was Nick Fan TV, and then it just exploded
Right.
like 2 or 3 years ago, you know,
Right. Right.
and it's crazy because when you look at Sim's old um it's totally different from what it is now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And everybody's stuff is totally different. The growth is crazy.
Right.
That's why when I offered to brand you, it was because I wanted to be the starting point, of the logo, and to see what you're gonna do with it.
Right.
And I told you that when you have a brand identity, the client, it's out of my hands. Once I give you that logo, it's out of my hands, and it's your job to run with it. And now you're running with it, and it's like sky's the limit now
Right.
because the future is now painted with your aesthetic.
Mm.
What you're going to do with this brand. When you wake up in the morning and you say, "Hey, you know what? I'm going to take this show and I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to have this little aesthetic." You
Right.
know what I mean? I think when you create uh, brand identity, you have to keep in mind of that person's personality type and how far they could take this logo.
Right.
That's
You
dope.
know,
That's dope.
Yeah. And
and I
so,
think and I think you're doing it, and I think you're doing it very, very well. I
well,
like
thank
I like
you.
what you're doing with the merch. I really do.
Right. And so our thing is this. Um, the reason why we even have uh, a channel, even the reason why we do it, is not because I want to be separate from Sim, because Sim does an excellent job, and I
Yes.
enjoy doing it with Sim, right? But at the same time, the numbers say that what I'm saying, people want more exposure and more contact with people. Like for instance, people legit want to get in front of a device and listen to CP the artist. And my
Hmm.
thing is, why not feature him and Cash and others? Why not feature our family? Because we legit
Right.
have a family thing where everybody contributes to this certain thing. Like for instance, the contributions of each is so different that people never get tired of our joint because the contributions are so different, right?
Right.
You, you,
That's
you
a
you know what I
fact.
mean? Yeah. So it's like, so the more that we do it and get in front of more people, the more people want to come and contribute. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like I was legit just topping it up with RC a few minutes ago about revising the intro, right?
Yes.
And
Mm.
so I got contributions from Divine Sons and Dan Johns with music, you know what I'm saying? And people listen to the intro, and the intro falls in line with exactly who we are as a group, and some basketball innuendo, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
in there. So it's perfect, right?
Hmm.
But anyways, man, I gotta get out of here because it's Saturday and I gotta do some stuff with this woman, right? But
Yeah.
this is the only day that I get, right? And so
Uh,
she's looking at the thing, and so she's looking at like, you still on with them? Yes,
yeah,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm still on with my people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get out of here, man. I hate to end it right here,
It's
but
all good.
I at the other on the other side of that, I don't want to get the ice grill all day long.
All
So
right.
so
Enjoy your day, my brother.
oh, please, can I ask
yeah,
Salute
him a
to
man.
the
question?
chat.
Yo.
CP. When did you start become? When did you become an artist?
In my mom's womb, man. I was tagging in her ovaries.
Bam.
Really? So you started from
I'm being
tagging.
honest with you, man. I mean, to make a long story real short, my older cousins used to come home with drawings, and I think I was better than them, and it became a competitive thing. And then I saw this movie in 1983, 84 called Beach Street, and I always wanted to.
That's the
and
movie. Raymo.
Right. And I always wanted to be Ramon. And
Right.
that's how it started. And I was always into Saturday morning cartoons and Marvel comics.
That's
and
dope.
I used to just draw that. And then it just blossomed from there, you know. Gifted and
That's
talented
dope.
in art, you know.
That's dope. Because I got a daughter that, and drawing is her life, you know. And I'm just trying to harness it the right way. You know, I don't know exactly, you know, if I gotta sign up for a school or, you know, just let her keep drawing.
Yeah, let her keep drawing. If that's something that she seriously wants to pursue, then yeah, let her do that. But it has to be fun for her first.
Yeah, it has to be organic.
She love it. She love it. That's like every time she shows me a picture, she's excited. You know, and then that's something I wanted to ask you. But as far as Freezy, we ain't gonna hold you up no more. My brother, you held a dope platform for all of us to speak our minds. I appreciate it.
And we're gonna continue to do that. We're gonna continue to do that. We're gonna update the online store because the theme of it is no swag left behind. No swag left behind. We want everybody that's in the family to rep their family. It's just like how we used to rock those family reunion T-shirts and joints. That's that feeling that we want to have. So when people see like the Blorange tears, the logo, the CP the artist drew up for us, and all of that stuff, they'll know exactly what you rocking and why you rocking it, and gonna be like, yo, I want to get down to, and hopefully that'll bring them back to the conversation, right? Because y'all are intriguing to me. Well, I'm gonna say this last thing, and I promise I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say this last thing, and then I'm gonna hit the intro, right? Y'all are intriguing to me, in that different personalities can coexist in an arena that's full of differences. And I know that sounds strange, right? But just because we're different and have different opinions doesn't mean we can't coexist on a platform that's dope for everybody to enjoy. So I'm gonna say that, man. I'm out of here. All right, y'all. Peace.
Blessings.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger.